Happy New Year, guys! It's Masterath here, and welcome to the first edition of Pokemon Go Sinnoh! Yes, the 4th generation has been out for a few months at this point, and there's a Weedle there. We don't care too much about Weedles. But anyway, so welcome to Pokemon Go Sinnoh, the 4th generation, and we've got a lot of stuff to do, as you can see from, for example, my Pokemon I've got as my partner right now, and everything like that. Anyway, I'll go through a few things that have happened in Pokemon Go, as I usually do, before we get to the Pokemon that I have got since the last episode. So as you can see, I am now over halfway to level 30, well, past 39. The penultimate level before we get to level 40, the highest level you can be at this point in the game. And I've got my Bronzor here. Yeah, yay for Bronzor. So, one of the big things they added in, that doesn't include Generation 4, obviously, because that's got to be the biggest thing, is Adventure Sync. So, Adventure Sync is kind of buggy. It kind of works, it kind of doesn't sometimes. Where if Pokemon goes idle, but you're still walking around, it will still add the kilometers that you've walked and everything. Plus, also, at the end of the week, depending on how well you do, you will get some rewards for it. That could be things like eggs, maybe incubators, I think I've seen before. But mostly Pokeballs. So at the moment, this is Sunday I'm recording this, and I've walked 23.1 kilometers, which means I've done the 5-kilometer task. I'm probably going to be able to do the 25-kilometer task, and that's about it. So there we go. But yes, as you can see here, all this stuff. We have some new things as well, which we're going to be focusing on too at some point. But there we go. So, I have some friends, 62 of them, including 3 of them being best friends, so I have the gold in the best friends thing. To be honest, the friends really makes leveling up and getting experience a lot easier. Let's put it this way, when you get a best friend, you get 100,000 experience for it. If you lucky egg that, that's 200,000 experience, which is pretty bloody awesome. Anyway, we might as well also go into Generation 4 right now, as a Weedle pops up again. But yes, Generation 4. Now, not all of Generation 4 has been released, as you can tell from my Pokedex. I've caught 47 Pokemon so far in the Sinnoh Dex, which is fine. It's fine, as you can see. I have fully completed Gen 1. Gen 1 has been done because of the egg event, which allowed me to get the regionals I was missing, which is all good. And I've pretty much completed the Johto one as well, because the only Pokemon that's missing is Smeargle, which they still haven't released yet, which is kind of annoying. They also haven't released Kecleon either. They also haven't released Clamperl and its evolutions either, so there we go. Or Jirachi, but I'm wondering how they're going to incorporate Jirachi somehow. But anyway, so with Generation 4, as you can tell from people who've played Pokemon for ages, in Generation 4, a lot of Pokemon got evolutions through either evolutionary stones or being leveled up using ancient power. The Pokemon that evolved with stones in Generation 4 have been released. So Pokemon like Electivire, Magmortar, Togekiss, etc., etc. But instead of trying to go around the Pokestops and get the stones and everything, instead, they're all just clumped into one item, the Sinnoh Stone, which allows you to evolve any Pokemon to its Generation 4 counterpart that needs an item to evolve in the actual game, which is all good. You can get Sinnoh Stones in 2 different ways, from what I know. The first way is completing your research progress. I was luckily able to get one today, in fact, and evolve one of my Pokemon, so that was all good. But on the 7th day, you get a chance of getting a Sinnoh Stone. It used to be a definite chance to get a Sinnoh Stone, but now it's just a chance. The other way is something that everyone's been moaning and groaning about for so long. But they finally have PvP! Yes, player versus player is finally here in Pokemon Go. And you can also train. Yes, they brought training back. But this time it's just you battling against any of the 3 team leaders, which is not too bad, I guess. The first one of those every day could give you a Sinnoh Stone. And the first 3 PvP battles you do a day could give you a Sinnoh Stone, or Stardust, or sometimes both. So there we go. We also have a raid going on right now. What's the raid? Oh yes, well we'll get to him later, but the legendary Pokemon, we've got a few of them, including Heatran. Heatran is out. We've also had Giratina out, and Cresselia, so they've been released, which is all good there. Also, the X-Raid has changed. Now Mewtwo is no longer in X-Raids, but Deoxys is now in X-Raids, and I think they've just swapped over which Deoxys you'll fight. So initially it's the normal Deoxys, now maybe Deoxys attack or something, I don't know. But anyway, when it comes to the events, obviously we're currently, well, by the time this video goes up, the event will be over, which is the Christmas event with Delibird and Pikachu with Christmas hat. The problem is they completely buggered up the Pikachu Christmas hat. I wouldn't say bug it up, but there's a pretty cool bug which whenever you press the Pokeball button to try and catch it, its hat gets an erection. There we go. kind of funny, actually. But yes, we've also had, can't remember what other ones we've had. We have had a few other ones for sort of like, for extra shinies and everything, but nothing too major, at least to me, because I didn't get any of them. But regardless, without the way, it's time to see our Pokemon that we have got since the last video. Okay, so here's where we got up to last time. As you can see, Punchy Guy's not there. That's because I got a better Hitmonchan later on. But we'll kick off with Electrohova, my new Alolan Golem. Haven't started powering him up yet. To be honest, I've actually got some fairly decent Pokemon recently when it comes to IVs, which is pretty good. Including one Pokemon I had no idea was 100%, which was my Arcanine. My Arcanine's actually 100%, and I had no idea about it. So that was interesting. But yeah, Electrohova, I think it's in the sort of the high 90s, I think, which is pretty decent, I guess. Shame I can't get one for ordinary Golem. I think my best Golem, I think something like 89 or something like that. Alright, so here are the Pokemon that I've been able to get, especially during that event with the 7k egg event. Bullseye is the first one. I finally got my Tauros. I got a fair amount of these Tauros, actually, which is really, really good. I just wanted to get Tauros. I love Tauros as a Pokemon, but yep. Probably never going to be using him, though, because, to be honest, Tauros, even though it was a beast in Gen 1, nowadays, it's pretty bad. And my Kangaskhan, Genghis! Even though it's female, but never mind, it's fine. It's got Outrage as a move, which I thought was pretty interesting. And this Kangaskhan, again, is a high 90 IV Kangaskhan. The first one I got, actually. So, pretty cool. Again, probably never going to be using it, but you never know. It's actually a pretty bulky Pokemon. And Outrage could be a decent Dragon Killer, but I do have one real good Dragon Killer now, so there we go. Right, my new Primate pair, Prime Rib, 1911, he's alright, I guess. He's okay. There are better fighting types about, though. As I said, Hariyama, Machamp. Oh, speaking of that, buffs and debuffs, or buffs and nerfs have happened as well. So certain Pokemon have got buffs, certain Pokemon have got nerfs. Mewtwo, for example, got a buff, which was very interesting, I think, because Mewtwo, I think, definitely needed one for the game. Slaking got a nerf, and finally, Blissey got nerfed. Blissey probably got the biggest nerf, and I think it was about, like, 500 CP. Blissey got a massive nerf, which is very, very good, because I've been campaigning for that for nearly 2 years. But anyway, so yeah, buffs and nerfs. Some Pokemon did really well with it, like Arcanine and Machamp, for example, got buffs. Pretty decent for them. Right, my new Blossom here, Florence. I think I evolved a Gloom with one of the stones I got from the Johto event a long time ago. So there you go. I still have a few left, just in case I need them. Right, here's my Three Stooges. Good old Lowland Doug trio here. Never going to be using it. Probably. Nah, I'll never use it. Right, my new Dodrio. Yes, 2132. Pretty decent, actually. For a flying type Pokemon. It's pretty good. Whether I'll be using it, though, it remains to be seen. I mean, you know, anything that flying can beat, there are other types that can also beat it and beat it better. I mean, fighting types, you've got psychic types, and they're they're better. They're just all around just better. For sort of like grass and bug types, you've got fire. So, yeah, flying types are kind of downhill a bit. Right, my 93 Articuno here. I'm very happy I got this one, because I think my last Articuno was like an 89, but it was really low in CP, so it just makes it easier for me to do this, so there you go. But a 93 Articuno, pretty good. Right, we're getting to the Chikorita Shiny, or the Chikorita Community Day now, with Mr. Stick, who is 1798. There are better grass types that you can get, so I don't know, but to be honest, Frenzy Plant, the move that it got if you evolved it during this time, pretty good. Right, here's my Shiny Steak, and my 7th Shiny Steak. So yes, I was able to get, I believe, 7 altogether. Yeah. So I was able to get 7 shiny shiny Chikoritas. I was able to evolve 6 of them. One is still a Bayleaf at the moment, which is fine, I guess. This one, I believe I didn't evolve in time. So it got Earthquake instead of Frenzy Plant. But it's okay. Alright, no balls! Good old Hitmonlee. Again, better fighting types out there than Hitmonlee. I mean, I guess it could be alright, but... yeah, Hitmonlee. Alright, my new Jehovah. 2633. It's alright, but... I do want a better IV one at some point, because this one I think's a high 80s at best. Yeah. That's my 89 Geodude. I'm still trying to get a better one than that. But maybe 89's gonna be the best I'll be able to get for a while. Who knows? Alright, here's Cheese String, my Deoxys. So I was lucky enough to get a... I think it was a Golem Raid. I think a lot of us on the group page did. At an X-Ray gym, and I was able to get an X-Ray pass. And it was on a day that I wasn't working! So that's a good thing. And I got myself ordinary Deoxys, normal Deoxys, Cheese String, because his arms look like cheese strings. But yeah, 1771, not bad. Right, and this is my 4th Mewtwo. 2364, pretty good altogether. Psycho Cut and Ice Beam, it's an interesting thing, I guess. But yeah, another Mewtwo to add to the collection, that makes 4. Right, and my new Slowking, King Paul. 2066, just a stronger one, and it's got Fire Blast for some reason. So, we got something to take out grass types with it. Pretty good. Right, and here's Pikachu with another hat. A baseball hat instead. Moving on. Right, my new Wobbuffet, Drag Queen. 718. Never going to use Wobbuffet. It's a good tank, don't get me wrong, but I'll never use it. Right, now we're getting to Gen 4, folks, and here is my Empoleon Crump, because penguins. This one is, I believe it's a mid to late 90s when it comes to IV, which is pretty good. Or mid to high 90s, which is good. 2278. Pretty strong altogether. It's probably one of my stronger water types that aren't legendaries. Pretty good, I like it. Right, it is Emoraptor, my Staraptor. It's got Heat Wave, which is interesting, I guess. But 1931, I mean, hell, this is all like a starter bird, which is actually pretty decent. So, that's all good, I guess. And the king himself has evolved into Bibarel. Yes, my Bidoof has evolved into Bibarel, and has Takedown and Surf. It's an interesting combination, I guess. But yeah, never going to be using Bibarel. Sorry to all the big fans of Bidoof. Well, here's my new Swallow. Yeah, 1465. Never going to be using this. This is rubbish. Alright, now to my favourite event, the Beldum Community Day, where you can get shiny Metagross, and I was able to get a few of these. So we have Hengarex 2, Hengarex 1, Hengarex 3, and that was all of them, I think. Okay, so, I was able to trade this, this Chatot, which was very, very nice. 1535, pretty alright, but never going to be using it because it's shit. Right, so here's Bugsy, my my Lopunny. As you can see from the candies, fair amount of Baneri's about. which is fine. But yeah, can't wait for Mega Evolutions if they ever bring that in, because Megalopony, pretty cool. And here's another one, Hengar X5, and another Hengar X4. There's a lot of stuff I did on that community day. Right, Raditz, here's my new Sunflora. 1903, it's pretty bloody weak. Well, actually, no, it's alright. It's 1903, but hell, an ordinary Tangela can have a higher CP than that. So yeah, he's pretty crap. Okay, so here's my Mismagius. As you can see, it's a 93 IV. I got a Mischievous, and I just want to evolve it, because I really do like the look of Mismagius. I do. And actually, in my Let's Play of Pokemon Pearl, which is one of the most popular Let's Plays on my Let's Play channel, just saying, I did have a Mismagius in my team, and it was pretty bloody good. Yeah, 1145, I just haven't started leveling it up yet. There are some Sinnoh evolutions that I have leveled up, or I have powered up, and they've been awesome. Like, you know, sort of over the 2500 mark. One very close to 3000, so we'll get to that. One over 3000, but I didn't have to train him up. You can probably guess. Anyway, another Zangus right here, 2144. Oh, this was there. Okay, never mind. I thought I caught this somewhere else, but yeah, 2144, not bad for Zangoose. It's okay. Right, my shiny Drifblim, old Lead Shinelin. So, yeah. So I was walking back. I was actually driving. Was I driving back? Yeah, I was driving back from. Well, not me personally. I was on a bus from a little sort of town called Cricklade. The reason is because for one of the discoveries for Spiritomb, actually, that you need to spin a bunch of Pokestops that you haven't spun before. That'd be alright to do now, because they've added a lot of new stuff to not only my town, but so like where I am, like my house within a 5-minute radius of walking. We got like 1 new gym and 3 new Pokestops. It's great. But anyway, and I just come across a random Drifloon, which was shiny. So there we go. And here is the Spiritomb in question, Contagion. 869. I think this one's actually a decent Spiritomb, I think. I haven't powered it up, so I guess people can check the IVs for themselves. But yeah, shocking that they'd do a discovery for Spiritomb of all things. I don't know. I mean, it was like, what, like the first non-legendary or mythical Pokemon to be put into a discovery. So there we go. Also, it was a limited time only, because, so, Jesus Christ, I pumped hours into this game trying to get Spiritomb. Right, and here's my ordinary Drifloon. That's a lot of health. I didn't know that Drifloon was so bulky. But yeah, 1459 with 204 health. Pretty good. Alright, here's Beelzebub. My good old Giratina. 2572. That's gotta be a 3000 at least. It looks a bit small, though. Why is Giratina look small now? I don't know. But yeah, so I powered it up a bit. 2572 is pretty good. And it's all like one of my designated ghost types. So there you go. Good old Beelzebub, the devil. Right, here's my Shinx. As you can see, I could evolve my Shinx into Luxio. And then a little bit, I could use a few of my candies and evolve it into a Luxray. But the fact is, Shinx raids are still about at this point. When did I get this one? Yeah, end of October. So, there are still chances for me to get a better Shinx. So, I don't want to waste my candies evolving. I'm learning now. I'm learning about this game. A year and a half in, but regardless. But I am a learning, which is good. And, yeah. Old Panthro here. Yeah. And here's another shiny, folks. It's my shiny Alexander. Shiny Dusclops. So, I've already got a shiny Bonnet. It was my first shiny as a Shuppet. It was my first shiny outside of an event. Like a community day or something, where they're pretty often. But yeah, while, this, I was literally sat here at my computer desk. And it's like, oh, a Duskull. Oh, a shiny Duskull. Jeez, okay. Catch that. And, yeah, caught this. the forgotten one of that, because I completely forgot about him. Right, so here we go. So they did release, they may not have released Kecleon, they may not have released Love Disc and its evolution, they may not have released Smiggle, but they have released Nincada and its evolutions, including this load of shite. So this is Shedinja, and people were wondering, what are they going to do with Shedinja? Well, what they've done is they've made it really bad. 10 health is not good, and 167 CP is not good. And this is one of the better ones. Excuse me, guys. So, this is one of the better ones. I think this is at least 90, if not even higher than that. But yeah, this is rubbish, man. Rubbish. Yes, I've got a new pincer. It's a stronger pincer, but I've had to change its name because it wouldn't allow me to put Dick in it. So, we just put DIC instead. Got out with that one. But yeah, 2817, pretty strong pincer altogether. Right, here's another EV, a 91 EV. Again, I'm just waiting for Glaceon and Leafeon to come out. And then, yeah, evolving these. I've got a 91, I think I got a 93 as well for those two. So, yeah, a stronger EV. No, now my shiny Dick Pinch on the other hand. My shiny, yes, my shiny pincer. 25-25, not bad. I got it on the second day of the Shiny Pincer event, which also had Shiny Caterpie. But let's be honest, everyone wanted Shiny Pincer, which is why no one has Shiny Caterpie. At least not many people do. From who I know, there aren't many. Right, here's my Ninjask, Luffy, and I'm shocked that its CP is so low. I mean, Ninjask is a good Pokemon. It's quick and it's powerful. Why is its CP so low? Oh, because Pokemon Go never references speed, of course. But yeah, bit of a shame about this, but yeah, with Nincada, you can't catch them in the wild. The only way you could have done it is to do research quests. There's a certain research quest, just like Spinder before. There's certain research quest that if you do, you get Nincada, so there you go. Right, here's my Punch Monkey, my good old Infernape. 15-13, it's not bad. Seems like my designated fighting type at this point, which is fine, because I have a Blaziken for the other way around, so I guess that's fine. But 15-13, it's alright, but I have better fighting types and I have better fire types as well. Right, here's my Buizel, or my Floatzel, I guess. Water Wings, 13-68. Initially, you could only get Buizel in raids, but now you can actually get them in the wild, which is alright. Shinx, I've not seen a single Shinx in the wild. But I've seen them in raids and in eggs. So there we go. Right, so instead of doing a community day for a new Pokemon, Niantic got lazy and just gave us all of the previous community day Pokemon. Which is kind of frustrating. Oh no, that's later. Never mind. Anyway, so yeah, I had to go to work. And it was pissing it down if I remember correctly, or something like that. But anyway, for good old shiny, for shiny Cyndaquil, we'll be able to get 1, 2, 3, just the 3. And we'll get to Derek in a minute. So, yeah, I was able to get 3 shiny Cyndaquil, which ain't too bad, I guess. Yeah, running out of Cyndaquil candies, which is a bit of a shame. Alright, and Seth, my new Typhlosion, he's weaker in CP, but better in IV, pretty much. And has Blast Burn, which is always good. Alright, now we get a good old Deza here, Derek. My favourite starter of Generation 4. 1810, pretty good. Plus, Grass and Ground is just a nice typing. Only Ice really kicks the shit out of it. But, yeah, 1810's not too bad. And I'm disappointed with this one. Why? Because this is a shiny Togetic. It is. Do you see that the star marks in the background? Definite shiny. But all they changed was the color patterns on its body of swapped color. So yes, very disappointed in that. But still, shiny. Stronger, why not? Nah. Right, we have a better IV Yanma now. I think my previous Yanma was about 1,000 CP, and this one is 278. But yeah, just waiting for, obviously, old Ancient Power Yanmega. Pretty cool. Right, we have a new and stronger J. Stronger Curlier. This is for the obvious chance of waiting for when Gallade comes out. And yeah, it's going to be pretty cool when that happens. Alright, here's my Dusk Noir now. 87, so it's not the best, I guess, when it comes to IVs, but I thought I'd evolve one anyway. But yeah, 1338, I mean, really, it should be a lot better than that, because Dusk Noir is actually really good. You know, like, at least give it like a max of maybe 2600. No, it wouldn't do that, though. Alright, Buddy Jr., here we go. So here is Budu, the pre-evolved form of Roselia. I believe even at the moment you can get these things in 7k eggs, so go do that quickly before this runs out. We got a new Butterfree for some reason, never going to be using it. We got a better Ditto now, higher Ditto. So, I'm not allowed to put in Dick Pinch or Electaboob, but Ho is fine. Good to know, Niantic, good to know. Excuse me, so... yeah, just a stronger Ditto. There was like some Ditto quests that I think were needed for... it was for Nutto, wasn't it? It was for, Meltan? Nutto. So yeah, but I was able to get a pretty decent Ditto out of it, finally. And for some reason when I went home, when I was on my way home one night, I got a shiny Eevee. It's a 64, so it's not good, but it's a shiny Eevee, and that's all that matters. So there we go. Right, here's my new Swalot Gluttony, 1746. It's just a weaker Muck. Muck is way better than this. Speaking of Muck, here's my shiny Muck. Sick Mucklord, bro. Yeah, 773. Never going to be using it, but I also have some other... I also have a really good Muck. Right, so here's my new Morwal, 1140, just higher in IVs, I guess, so that's all good. We're actually nearly getting to December now, so there we go. My new Spinder, for example, my stronger Spindo in IVs, but I'll never use it because Spinder is rubbish. Sorry, it just is. Right, my new... right, now here's what I don't get. As you can see, Tatus' name has changed. Now it's got a Y in it. For some reason, T-A-T-A-S, you can't put in. Tatars? By? Or is it referencing breasts? I don't know, but anyway, so taters. I'm referencing potatoes, damn it. Not breasts. Bloody Niantic. But yeah, so it is just a stronger Kabutops. A pretty good one, actually, as well. Can't wait to power that up to be a monster. And here's my new Mucklord, giving us the finger. Look at that. 2348. It's alright, it's pretty good. One of my stronger poison types, definitely. So, there we go. And we have a new Parasect. Headcrab. 1352. Never going to be using it. Got better bug types, got better grass types. And now we have a new Mr. Mime. Glass box, 2042. Pretty good. If I may just try and convert it into being like a fairy type, because I don't really have many good fairy types. Gardevoir and Granbull, I think, and that's about it. So another one to add to the list. Goodface now, my new Steelix. 1355. Need to start powering that up at some point. But it's got Heavy Slam, which is interesting, I guess. Right, here's a basic Magnemite that's well 87 IV. Yeah. Waiting for Magnezone, and I'm sure that thing will be pretty bloody cool. Right, we have another new Trapinch, or Flygon now. This one's pretty good, I'm going to be honest. I think it's like a 96, 98, something like that. But, there's one Pokemon that I haven't got yet. Right, and do you know what? It just makes me hate the Pokemon even more. In 10k eggs, you can get Riolu, and I have not got a single one yet. Conveniently, it evolves into one of my least liked Pokemon of all time, Pissin Lucario, the overrated emo bitch. But never mind. One point we'll get Riolu, and we'll evolve it, and then I will transfer it. No, I won't transfer it, obviously. I want to get a full collection here. But I will probably call it something dumb. But anyway, going back to Olive here, or formerly Pinchy, my Flygon here. Yeah, it's alright, I guess. Yeah. Right, and we have a new Armaldo here. 25-23. Pretty big, pretty bulky, pretty strong. One of my better bug types. Actually, one of my better rock types as well. Who thought that from Armaldo, of all Pokemon? Right, here's Nutto for you. And as you can see, the Meltan candies. That's what he's called, a Meltan. But sorry, his internet name was Nutto. We called him Nutto, so he will stay as Nutto. Yeah, so you can evolve it with 400 candies into Melmetal, which is its evolution. It's, I think, like, what, one of 2 mythical Pokemon that can evolve? The other one being Shaman? Not Shaman. Fione. That's the one, Fione. No, Shaman can just change form. But yeah, Fione into Manaphy? Or is it the other way around? No, it's Fione into Manaphy. Gen 4 is kind of where I start forgetting stuff. But yeah, and, well, Melmetal is actually pretty good from the sound of it. It's about 3,000 CP, something along those lines. Max, so that's pretty good. But when it comes to old Nutto here, I've been able to get a lot more candies than most people. The reason for that is simple. One of the people on the group, on the Pokemon Go group page that we have, has a Nintendo Switch, and you can get a mystery box for it. If you transfer a Pokemon into the, to the Nintendo Switch game, you can get a mystery box, and that mystery box for 30 minutes pretty much is like an incense, only you get nothing but Meltans. So I was able to do it during the event where you get double catching candies, and that is how I got 282 Meltan candies in the moment. Looking for more though, so just to get myself a good old Melmetal. That'd be nice. Alright, we have a new Skarmory here, Hadrian, 1163. It's alright. Never going to be using it, though. Have better steel types. For example, Nutto. Well, when he evolves, that is. Right, my Cresselia, Luna. Nice. 1604. It's alright, but there are better psychic types out there. There just are. Luna's going to be one, like, Cresselia's going to be one of those Pokemon that I'm just going to probably not even bother leveling up until I'm right at the end of Pokemon Go. Here's my new punchy guy, 1295. Pretty cool. Never going to be using him. Got better fighting types. Right, here's a random 82 Welmer. I haven't actually been able to check yet about my IV and my current Wailord to see if this would be better, but I do have enough candies to evolve it if I want to, so there we go. And here's another shiny. Here's another shiny, well, Quilava, I guess. So yeah, this was the event where they just bundled all of the previous Pokemon into that and just did that, but it was kind of annoying. I was working then, but I actually got this outside my work, waiting for the key holder to arrive so we could start working. And I randomly got a shiny Cyndaquil, which is pretty cool. So, yeah. Right, here's another Eevee, an 85 Eevee. Not too bad. There we go. Right, my next shiny. So I hatched a shiny Elekid. And it's my first Electivire here. My shiny Electivire. Mostly because I still kind of want a better Electabuzz than what I've got. You know, so I thought I'd evolve the shiny instead, because probably ain't gonna get another one of those. But yeah, Electashiny. Yeah, look at him go nuts. Right, here we have Groove. Another pile of swine. Can't wait for Mamoswine. It's gonna be a beast. Right, here is one of the other Sinnoh Pokemon, or the Pokemon that evolved into a Sinnoh Pokemon. Finally, I have use for my Murkrow candies, because Honchkrow is in the game now. And I'm currently actually powering it up. 2565. I believe this Murkrow, or this Honchkrow, is high 90s. It's not 100, but it's high 90s, so it's pretty good. Haven't been able to get 100% in the last few months, which is a bit of a shame. But I've got a fair amount that are close. Yeah, 2565, not bad. It's going to be probably a 2600, 2650, maybe 2700, but that's going to be a bit of a stretch. But yeah, not too bad. Right, we have a new Sableye, Stan. 824, never going to be using it. Sableye sucks. We have a new Scizor now. I don't know which is stronger, the Scizor I've currently got, or this one. But I guess we'll have to find out at some point, and then power that bugger up. Because, well, Scizor's pretty bloody good here. Right, we have a new Pharaoh. This is a 96 Pharaoh. It's 323, it's weak as hell, but at least if I have to do a quest which is like power Pokemon a certain amount of times, I'll just power this up. It's fine. Yeah, I don't use Pharaohs in battles, so I'm fine with having a weak one for the moment. Speaking of weak-ish, well, we've got another Mightyena. 1423. Again, pretty good IVs. Powered it up. When it comes to powering up, probably be a 1900. Something like that. 2000 maybe. I don't know. But yeah. And another pile of swine. So, they're both the same CP. I just don't know which one is stronger when it comes to IV. So, again, I'm going to have to check that out at some point and see which one is stronger. No, my luck, they're both the bleeding same. Right, here's my Drapion Fang. 1574. So Skorupi's out, as you can tell. And it evolves into this. Pretty cool looking beast. Right here. I always like the look of Drapion. Always like the look of Drapion. You know, it's sort of like Scorpion on roids. It's great. Not Mortal Kombat Scorpion, I meant like an actual Scorpion. But yeah, that's going to be at least a 2000, 2300 possibly, something like that. Not bad, not bad. Right, speaking of things that are already at 2000, we have my fuel log. See, because it looks, well, to be honest, I didn't know the Heatran was this. Look at that body, seriously? It kind of looks like a Yule log. But fuel, like fuel for fire, and it's part fire type. See, sometimes I can make good jokes. It's just not often. But yeah, so I did a few of these to get, obviously, Heatran here. Pretty good. I can't wait to start powering it up because it's going to be a pretty powerful Pokemon. Pretty nice altogether. Here's a random Pidgeotto. Nothing special about this one. This is simply just going to be the Pokemon that I'm going to transfer to the Nintendo Switch of the guy from the group we're in to get a mystery box for another 30 minutes. So that's what that's there for. Right. We have memes. We have a Cricketoon, 940. Yeah. It's there. It's rubbish, to be honest. In competitive, it's rubbish. It may have a really cool cry, but it's rubbish. Sorry. Right. He's got a present for you. We have a brand new Commando. A higher IV Commando than last time. Delibird's been out, and there's actually been shiny Delibirds about. Which I have got none of. Which is a bit of a shame. But oh well. But yeah, Commando's here though. Never going to use him. And we have, for some reason, a new love disc. Alamomola. Indeed again. 464. It's never going to use that either. Right. Here's one that I will use when they finally release. Good old Frostlass. This is Elsa, my new Snorunt, and I can't wait for Frostlass to come out to evolve this, because this one's actually pretty good, and I will want to evolve it quickly. Right, Porygon Z, here we go, another Sinnoh Pokemon. For some reason, it's got Solar Beam and Hidden Power Dragon. It's an interesting one, I guess. But yes, 1835, pretty good. And look, it's got a long way to go as well. It's going to be good, this one. Here's my Bronzor. So I've only been able to get one Bronzor so far, and that was a few days ago, actually, which is this one. I'm happy I got it, don't get me wrong. But, yeah. Bronzor and Bronzong. It's going to be interesting to see how good they're going to be. Right, here's Munchlax. Yeah, Munchlax. So, yeah, I believe it's in 10k or 7ks, you can now get Munchlax. And I was able to get one. There he is. He looks weird as hell, but sod it, we have Munchlax now. So that's all good. Plus, more candies for my Snorlax, which I still haven't fully evolved yet. Right, here's my best Elekid so far. It's an 84. I want a stronger Elekid, or like Electabuzz. I want a stronger one, damn it, so I can get a real good Electivire. I would evolve my Magmar into Magmortar, but my Magmar's really bad. I think it's like 69 IV. It's pretty shoddy. Right, Abomasnow. So, with the Christmas event came a lot of wintry monsters, wintry Pokemon, including Snova and Abomasnow. But yeah, this one is alright, I guess. Pretty good. But I'll start evolving it, and it's going to be a pretty decent tank. Right, here's my Scun tank. So I just got this one recently. And it's higher IV than my previous Scun tank. Which I got during the Ghost event, the Halloween event, where I got my shiny Dusclops and Drifloon. It's alright. It's poison dark type meat. Yeah, it's okay. And a Krogunk. Yes, I've actually caught. I believe I've caught like 2 Krogunk so far. This one's the stronger one. It's pretty bad still when it comes to IVs. Hoping to get a better one because, well, I kind of like Krogunk and Toxicroak. So you never know. And with that, folks, that is it. Those are what all the Pokemon look like there. And that's all of them. So, yeah. We got some eggs on the go right now, including some which are nearly done, actually. So maybe this one here could be goddamn Riolu. Probably won't be. Probably another Trapinch. But regardless. So I might as well just show you guys a little bit here before we get back into my team, I guess. The new, as you can see from previous videos, the new gyms. Or the new Pokestops. We have this one called 4 Acres. They got a Pokestop for a notice board. And for exercise equipment. Hurrah! Then we got some ones that actually make more sense. Like a church. And this, which for some reason is unoccupied. May have to go there and occupy it. Why not? Anyway, so my strongest team now looks like this. And yes, Randy was the first one that got an evolution. Of course it was into Rhyperior. 3687, so now Randy is back into the top 10. Pretty good. But yeah, Tyson Fury got a debuff. Mewtwo got a buff. Tyranitar got a buff. Henga got a buff, which I'm very happy about. But yeah, Arcanine got a buff, and so did Kintaro. Very good. Right. Might as well mention this as well. Here's my Weavile. 98 IV, fully powered. Nearly 3,000. This is my Dragon Killer, folks. And especially will be when Garchomp is released. This Pokemon's going to be needed. Bugger off. You know what my signal is. Git. Right, we also have Roserade. Buddy, level 91 IV. Pretty good already. 2684. That's going to be a 2800, hopefully, with any luck. Are there any more? Oh, stop it. I'm not doing anything, you git. You bum. Ah! There's one. Nightwing, my Gliscor. 2122. So I've done more than what I was expecting as well. So there's my Gliscor as well. Is there any more? Got 2 Piloswines there. That's good to know, I guess. Got my Fire Duck. Got Time there. Xerix, we've already done him. Johnny Cash, no. The Overdue Sod. Clubsani. No, I think that's all of them there. So, there we go. So, yes, it's been a very interesting 3 months. 3.5, 4 months, something like that. Of Pokemon Go. The end of Hoenn and the start of Sinnoh. Again, we are nearly... Well, we're over halfway through level 39. Next episode will probably be at level 40. And I will be bloody happy and then be like, yeah, level 40! Now I'm a pro Pokemon Go player. Damn right. But yeah, guys, that is going to be it from this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And I've been Masterath, and I'll see you for more videos this year. Happy New Year, guys. I'll see you then.